Hi everyone, and welcome to another Mind Power Monday. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far and that you had a really wonderful weekend. I'm noticing it might sound a little bit echoey. I am in my living room kitchen today, and the reason I'm in here is because I can be, because both of my kids are at school today. So yeah, super excited that I can actually be out in my space and not worrying about sounds in the background, other than if my dog asks to go outside or something and barks. But other than that, yeah, I'm in my living room today. Anyhow, I'm Melanie Robinson, and I'm a real estate investor, just like the rest of you. I've done different strategies over the years, from new builds to foreclosures to BRRRRs, and all sorts of different things, flips, long-term buy and holds. Hi, Carlene, thank you. It's funny, let me turn this. It matches my front door. Anyhow, so I've done several different strategies over the years. At this current moment, I am focusing on flips and our build over in Nanaimo, of which I do raise capital for those things. And then I'm also really focused on long-term buy and holds with joint venture partners to create that future wealth. So that's me as a real estate investor looking to create partnerships for long-term buy and holds, if that's something that's ever of interest to you. And also I utilize private lending if you are a private lender. So that's me as a real estate investor. Why am I as a real estate investor? Good morning, everyone. Doing Mind Power Mondays with you. You probably hear me say week after week after week, I am a master practitioner of NLP. We have a family business where my mom certifies people in NLP. So I've been exposed to that world. We did many years of corporate training, leadership, communication skills, all that type of stuff to help successful business people create more success utilizing the power of their mind. So it's something that I'm really super passionate about, really love sharing it with real estate investors in how you can really harness the power of your mind to create the success that you want, and what limitations might you have that you're not even aware of, that aren't external, that are in here, that are stopping you from achieving that next level of success that you're looking for. So that's why I share what I share. I love people. I really want to make a difference, and I know the power of the mind, and I hate to see people limiting themselves without even recognizing that there's something that they can do about it in here. So there you have it. There is why we're here again, yet on another Monday. And today, I'm going to see if I can read the comments, and we know I'm, that I'm not great at it. But I am doing something a little bit different today. I woke up this morning and I actually was watching some videos from Richard Bandler, who is one of the co-founders of NLP. And I found it fascinating how he was talking about change, and how with sort of therapy, or, there's all sorts of long-term things that you can do to try to make change. Whereas him, in creating this NLP model, it was like he believes we can change, and we can change now. It's not about some long-term thing. It's like, wake up in the morning, figure out who you want to be, how you want to live your life, and basically do it. And obviously we have things that limit us from just doing it like that. But that's sort of his philosophy, in the belief that we can do things differently, that we can change easily, and that we can utilize, again, the power of the mind to create the life that we want. So where am I going with all of this? In sort of my searches for how can I best support you, I was really recognizing this morning, like, we've been doing this for 8 months now. Every single Monday, I show up here. I take responsibility for wanting to share something with you. And this morning, I was thinking about that responsibility and really wanting to check in with all of you to see if you are utilizing what I'm sharing with you, if it's actually making a difference. I know I get a lot of, this is really inspiring, but inspiration isn't enough. Are you listening to the things that I'm sharing? And are you able to implement them? Have they made a difference in any way? Because ultimately, again, in my thinking, and I know, today I put in the description of today, like, I'm going to get you to dig a little deeper, because each week I come here and I And I take time beforehand to really connect with how can I be of service? How can I share? But if you pop on here and you listen to me for that 10, 15 minutes and you feel inspired and then you leave this live and you go and you do everything the same as you did before, then it's not of value. Then me coming and sharing isn't helping you create the life you want. It isn't helping you move to that next level of success. It isn't helping you break through the barriers that you might have here so that you can achieve and enjoy the life that you're wanting to live. So that was what I was really inspired this morning to check in with you all and really ask you, are you utilizing what it is that I've been sharing? Are you noticing a difference in any way? Do you assess yourself, take responsibility for what you say you want in your life, and then actually challenge yourself to make some changes? So again, I was thinking this morning, and I'm not saying this, I hope you all know by now, I love doing these Mind Power Mondays, but it's a commitment for me. It's every single Monday, no matter what I have going on, no matter what's going on at my flip right now, I show up for all of you, other than the one Monday when my dad passed away. But other than that, it doesn't matter if it's a holiday. It doesn't matter what I've going on. I've made the commitment to be here and share with you out of the desire to help you make changes, create success, feel better, happy, strive for that next level, whatever that might be for you. So I show up week after week. And my question is, are you showing up for yourself? And it's not something you need to say even out loud, but I really want you to think about it. And think about, are you looking at, when you come into these Mind Power Mondays, are you thinking, how do I want to implement this? What areas of my life might this be applicable? How can I take what Melanie's sharing today and actually do something a little bit differently to see if my results are different, to see if that relationship, the dynamics change, to see if I can get past some belief or limiting belief that might be stopping me from creating the success I want? Are you assessing it yourself? Because ultimately, it's each of our responsibilities to make the changes we want to make. It's like if we read a book and we put it on the shelf and we never look back at it again, then it was enjoyable while we read it, but it didn't change anything for you. If you take a course and you don't ever implement what it is that you learned, then it isn't the best time spent. So I hope this is coming across in the right way. I love doing Mind Power Mondays. I want to make a difference in your life. I want you to take what I've shared on these Mondays and I want you to practice it. I want you to play with it. I want you to actually do something with it. This isn't about coming on and looking at me and maybe laughing at me if I do some mess up or whatever, and then carrying on with your life and doing everything just as it's always been. This is about me sharing something truly to make a difference to you. So what's my point today? My point is, I actually wrote down some of them, and I probably won't go through saying all of them, but just to give you an example of the things that we have talked about together. We've talked about nerves, how you respond to different situations, trusting your gut, the thought process that everybody's doing the best they can. You're the one who has control. Stop comparing yourself to others. Self-talk, fear, slowing down. It's all a choice. Again, your thoughts. I do a lot of talking about your thoughts and choice and being solution focused, motivation, nerves, confidence, procrastination, overwhelm. Again, comparing yourself to others, anxiety, flexibility, overwhelm and confidence again, having thick skin. All these different things that we've talked about, are they making a difference for you? And I'm not asking you if I'm making a difference. I'm asking if you're making a difference. Are you taking the things that I share and actually doing something with it? So I'm just going to take a minute to read a little bit. It does help for that hour, Joe says. Yes. And I do want to be inspiring, but I do want to help you actually implement some of these things. I want to hear stories like that. I recognize that I was thinking about something this way, and here's the impact that it had. And when I changed my thoughts to this is what happened. I want to be helping you guys make that change. So if you believe in the power of your mind, and if you believe that harnessing the power of your thoughts can actually make a difference in your life, I want you to take the things that I share on Mondays and I want you to actually implement them, to play with them, and to see the difference that they make in the results that you achieve in your life. That's my wish. And again, inspiration is great, but inspiration isn't enough if it's not actually making changes. So again, this is about you taking responsibility. What are the areas that you want to grow? What are the areas where you think you might be limiting yourself in your success? Take the time to actually write that down. Maybe come to every Mind Power Monday with that thought in your mind. Here's where I'm wanting to grow. Here's where I think the biggest opportunity for me to change and grow so that I can get to the next level of success. And then when you come to the Mind Power Mondays, you come with that. You're going to be filtering the information that I'm sharing in. How can I utilize this to achieve the results that I want to achieve? Otherwise, it's just information that's coming in. It's just, I'm going to say your everyday stuff, maybe not your everyday stuff, but it's just information that goes in and it's like, oh, that's lovely. Yep, that's nice. But then it doesn't actually stick with you. You don't actually pay attention to the opportunity that lies within you. So that's really what I wanted to share with you today. I'm hoping that all of you can dig a little bit deeper. I know you all have goals that you're wanting to achieve. I know you're all wanting to grow even more, to create more success, to feel, those of you who tune in on Mind Power Mondays, I know you're here because you know that you want to be feeling good. You want to enjoy your life as you're creating the success. It's not only about success at the compromise of yourself. I know you wouldn't listen to me Monday after Monday after Monday if that weren't the truth. And so I really want today to encourage you to maybe even go back on some of the Mind Power Mondays. I'm not sure how long they live in Fearless, but go back and figure out how can you actually use what I'm sharing? How can you take control of your thoughts? How can this change relationships? How can this help you feel more confident, feel less anxious, stop comparing yourself to others, pay attention to your self-talk and how that actually creates how you feel. Recognize that how you feel creates how you present yourself in the world. Really challenge yourself. I'm going to show up here every Monday for you. I'm going to commit to that. I have been committing to that for 8 months. It takes me probably 2 hours of my morning. I figure out what I want to share. I do whatever research, I connect, I do all of that to be here with you. I'm asking you to do the same for yourself and take what I'm sharing with you and don't have it just be a lovely 15 minutes with Melanie. Have it be something that you actually use to change your life, to change your success, to catapult you to that next level and to enjoy the experience while you do so. So I'm just going to see if I can read any of this. Thank you guys. I am glad it's inspiring and I'm glad that it's helping you come out of your shell. So that's exactly what I want. And when you come here on Mind Power or to Mind Power Mondays with an intention, with a goal for yourself, what is it that you're needing to accomplish? Because of what it is that I share, it can help you in so many different ways. It's just a matter of you taking the time to have clarity. What do I want to get from Melanie? Get it from me, take it from me. I want to give it to you. I want to make that difference. But you have to know what it is that you want from me. You have to know how you're going to implement this in your life. You have to know what it is that you're wanting to achieve. And I just wanted to see what that comment is there, but I like the 15. And you're going to keep getting the 15 minutes with Melanie. I'm going to keep sharing the same things I'm sharing. What I'm urging you to do is actually use what I'm sharing. Actually practice it. Figure out how it can change your life so that it's not just 15 minutes with Melanie, so that I live in your head all through the week, so that when situations happen, you can think, I've had people say, what would Melanie say in this situation? That's what I'm wanting for you. So absolutely. This is me encouraging you to utilize the power of your mind. I can't make you do that. I can share the information with you. You've got to use it. You've got to harness this. The power is within you to live the life you want to live, to make the changes you want to make, to be the happiest you can be. That lives in you, not in me. So that's my whole point of today, is for you to recognize that I'm here, I'm showing up. I want you to show up in the same way and actually implement what it is that I'm sharing to make changes in your life. So hopefully that makes sense. That is my challenge to you today, to assess, how can I make a difference in your life? How can you use this information to actually do something with it? Because I want to keep coming here on Mondays with you, but I want to come here on Mondays with you and know that I'm making a difference in your life, that you're actually learning something and you're actually changing something. You're actually trying this, that you're actually using it outside of these 15 minutes together. So I will read the comments afterwards. Share with me. If you are using this, I'd love to hear. If you feel it is making a difference, I'd love to hear. And not to make me feel good. Like, honestly, I love doing the Mind Power Mondays. I just want to make sure I'm being of service to you beyond this little bit of time together. I love that we start our weeks together, but I want to be helping you create that muscle, build that mind muscle. Build it like you do when you're weightlifting or whatever it is that you do. It's a muscle. And I'm here every Monday to help you build that. And I just want to make sure you guys are using me to the best of your ability. Get everything you can from me and actually implement. That's the key. Implement these things. What areas of your life are working beautifully? What areas of your life would you rather they worked more easily, more effortlessly, or, the success level changed? And then what does Melanie share that might be able to help me in those areas? That's what I'm encouraging you to look at and pay attention to on these Mind Power Mondays. And today, what are you getting from today? Today, you're getting that this is your responsibility. You're getting that we've done a ton of Mind Power Mondays on all sorts of different topics. You're getting that you are the one, not me, that's going to make the change. And so this week, I want you to pay attention to, where are the opportunities of growth for you? How can you use me to achieve what you want? Because that's what I want. So hopefully that has been helpful. As I mentioned, in the name of today, I wanted you to dig deep today. I really want you to pay attention so that these Mind Power Mondays aren't just 15 minutes of inspiration with Melanie, that you're actually building that muscle, that I'm actually helping you make the changes in your brain so that you achieve a different outcome in your life. So there you go. I think I've shared it in as many ways as I can. I will read the comments. I hope you find this helpful. I hope it inspires you to really pay attention and do the things, make the changes, practice, play with your thoughts, recognize the power that you have, and actually do something about it and use it. That's my wish for you. That's why I show up here every Monday. And I'm hoping that today will inspire you to concretely start to use what it is that I'm sharing. And again, if you share that this is concretely, changing things for you, that's beautiful, that's wonderful. That's why I'm here in the first place. Alrighty, everyone, I want you to have an amazing week. I want you to dig deep. I want you to pay attention to where your opportunities for growth are, so that in these coming Mondays, I can truly support you in moving forward in a way that you didn't even dream was possible. Alrighty, have a great day, everyone. Have a great week, and we will talk to you next Monday. Okay, bye.